I don't know if I'm saying it correctly or not. If I'm not, I really do apologise. But we will be doing them with some mint yogurt, lime, avocado, red onion, salsa, and coconut rice. So yummy, yummy, yummy. Tax hype, I know, right? Jesus, wet. Didn't know. So guys, welcome to the channel, whoever's here. If I did miss anyone new come in, I do apologise. I just needed to get that done. You guys understand because you want me to get my button as soon as possible, but I've been waiting ages. I bet you will come through tonight now after I said this. They were waiting on me, they were. I didn't know. Apparently before they never done this, which was, they never really did 2 forms before, but, you know, they changed it, so that's fine. They said it's for the bits, so that's fine. So I was like, okay, if I need to fill it in, I'll fill it in. It's all new to me as well, so I'm very, like, not confused as such, but I think this is okay now. It's quite nice and thin, it's not too thick. There we go. So as you can see, well, as you can see guys, this is quite nice and thin. You can almost see my fingers through it, to be honest with you. It's very, very thin. You don't really need a pasta machine. You can roll it yourself. It's really not hard. So I'm going to do some like that. I'm going to do some other ones as well. I'm going to do some rolls, and we're going to play around with it. I want to be there to try all the foods. I'd love to try making my own pasta, but I don't know where to start. Clarybug, honestly, hands on heart, this is a very simple recipe. It's not difficult. It's not hard. 100 grams of flour, pinch of salt, half a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, and 1 medium size or large egg. Mix it together, bound it together. If it needs a little bit of moisture to it, add a pinch of water, or just a very small pinch of water, a very small amount of water to it. Mix it together. That's it. That is my dough. You'll end up with this. It's nice and soft. It's not too sticky. It's a little bit sticky, but it's not going to like really stick to the surface, you know. So let it rest for an hour or 2, whichever it may be. That's it. That's your pasta. Roll it thin. Jobs are good on it. It's very simple. It really is. What kind of pasta? It's a wholemeal pasta, Cass. Just wholemeal. I use spelt flour. So it's a wholemeal flour. So you can use any flour you want to if you don't want to have. If you don't like wholemeal, but wholemeal is a lot more beneficial to you. So it's worth using it rather than white. So you know, it's very tasty as well. Wow, really? That it? Yes, that's it. This is what all cooking is about. Wow, that is it. Is that how easy it is to make it? People make such a big hype over cooking being so difficult. It really isn't. Cooking is very simple. It's very straightforward, and people are very scared to give it a go. And you know, I don't blame them, because I was exactly the same thing when I was training up. I was very nervous about doing things, and you know, it's all about confidence. And believe you me, as I said to you, it's that simple. It's not difficult. So give it a go. If I made it, how long would it be wrapped up in the fridge? What, to rest, or you mean once you've made it, how long does it last in the fridge? You mean, as in, could you keep it for a few days? Is that what you mean? Fane02, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the channel. Hope you are doing good. How are you today? Guys, welcome Fame to the channel. Please make me feel welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. How are you doing today? How is your day going? Please let me know how you are. Hope you're enjoying the stream, my friend. Yeah, could I keep it for a few days? Yeah, you can keep it for a few days, for like 1 or 2 days, but it'll start discoloration because of the oxidization. But my best bet, if you want to, you know, if you make it, just roll it all out, blanch it all off, and then any you got left over that you don't want, you can freeze it down into a little tub for a couple of days. Don't leave it in the freezer for like months on end, because it'll get freezer burn. But you can freeze it down, and then just take some out, make some pasta sauce or whatever, and you know, you can have it for dinner. It's very simple, it's very easy. So you can make a big batch off. Make sure you wrap it up tight. And yeah, oh wow, that water's going for the boil. So yeah, it's dead simple, it's dead easy. You can freeze it down as well. I've froze it down and I've taken it out and defrosted it, and it's been absolutely fabulous. It's been exactly the same, so the options are there if you want to do it. I'm good, and you? Yeah, I'm really good, Fane. Thank you so much for joining us. We're just rolling out some pasta for our dish. So hope you're on a fantastic day. I know we are. Really, really good. Thank you, my friend, for asking. Ooh, didn't think about that. What? God, love the freezer. Yeah, I like freezing stuff, but I like to freeze it. I don't like them being in there too long. I only like leave them in there for a week or something like that, you know? If I need to freeze it down. I kind of try and avoid freezing things down so I can eat them within the time frame. But if I can't, yeah, they're beautifully cooked. I don't want to cook these meatballs any longer. So there's the feta meatballs, guys. Absolutely delicious. I'm going to leave these on the back. Guys, I would cook these off later on rather than what I've done. I'm just getting everything ready now. I'm not too bothered about it being hot or not. I tell you this every time, guys. It doesn't matter for me, but for when it comes to you guys, just bring it all together at once rather than me trying to do it. I just doing each job slowly, so the fact that you guys can benefit from it and you can actually learn, so you can actually watch me and you can remember. If I did it really quickly and I did this in like, what, half an hour, you guys probably wouldn't learn anything. You'd be asking me, Chef, how did you do that? Or what do you do? And do you know what I mean? This is why I take my time. This is why I take so long to make the dishes, because I want you guys to benefit more than anything rather than me. I can bash this out all day. I can do these dishes in an hour, both of them, and I'll be done. I'll be, you know, doing whatever. But the reason why I go slow, so the fact of the matter, you guys benefit from it and you guys learn. So that's why I'm not worried about the heat. So if you guys do it, obviously bring it together for yourself. So I'm going to do a few rings as well. Have a little variation. We'll have a little play about and see what we're left with, you know. Do yourself little raviolis if you want, you know. Pasta is not difficult. People make such a song and dance over pasta. Is so hard to make. You can't. I've made it. You've seen me do it. It's not hard, guys. It really isn't. You know. I'm left with this left over as well, you know. And even if it does go off, it's not exactly what. Yes, it's a little bit of a waste, but you know, the fact of the matter is, the
airspeed velocity of our European unladen swallow is about 24 miles per hour or 11 meters per second.
Thank you so much, True Gamer. The airspeed velocity of a European unladen swallow is about 24 miles per hour. Or 11 meters per second. Thank you so much for the tip and the fact of the day. Thank you so much, True Gamer. Dude, that's really nice of you. Thank you so much for the tip, my friend. I love the fact of the day. That's amazing. Awesome. Thank you so much for the tip, my friend. Guys, thank True Gamer for the £7 donation. That's really kind of you, my friend. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. Getting so support that goes towards my stream for the food costs and things. It is expensive, but I don't expect you guys to pay for it and stuff. You know, I've got my partnership coming, which is fine, and that will help pay for the food costs as well. So thank you so much, True Gamer. That's really kind of you, my friend. Guys, please give him some love in the channel. I know I haven't got many emotes at the moment, but please just give the guys some love. Oh, thank you so much, True Gamer. Means so much to me. I can't say guy because I don't know who's sitting behind the computer. Guy, girl, whichever it may be. I don't want to sound like I know everyone behind the computer because I don't. I don't like to make assumptions. But thank you so much, my friend. That is so kind of you. Really is. So we're going to drop the pasta in. This does not take long to cook. About, you know, a minute or two. Take some out. Try it. If it's not cooked, cook it for a bit longer. It doesn't take long. Nice new animation, yeah. Did you like the English Welsh accent as well? I love it. Just because I'm from Wales, I was like, yes, I must have that accent. It's amazing. So, yeah. Thank you guys for showing him some love, or her. True Gamer, I'm sorry, I don't know. Can't see behind the computers, you know. All People is so focused on the whole grain foods, I don't think the taste in that is very good. Whole grain foods, they are very tasty, believe you me. I make these dishes every time. I've made the whole meal pasta all the time. It's very delicious. It's very good. Whole grain is very good for you, but it's also very tasty. It's what you put with it. Obviously, eating pasta on its own is not very tasty, is it? If you had white pasta and you had that on its own, it's very bland. It's not very much flavour in it. Regardless if it's whole meat or not, it's still very delicious, my friend. It's your personal opinion. If you don't think so, that is up to you. I won't change that, but you know, it certainly will be very tasty, believe you me. Especially if you try this dish all together. If you try this dish and you ate the pasta with all the other pieces as well on the dish, and then you come back to me and say that. Otherwise, you know, you're entitled to your opinion, but it is very tasty. It's fresh pastas, but beautiful, absolutely tasty. I can guarantee you won't be disappointed. So, sec, let me look. Confirmed. I'm a guy. Cheers, True Gamer. I just didn't want to be rude, because obviously I don't know who's sitting behind the computer sometimes. If you don't stream and I don't know you, you know, so I don't want to be rude. But thank you, buddy. I really do appreciate it. It's so kind of you. I'm not a guy who likes to make assumptions. So I'm going to drain this off. I'm going to put it in cold water. I'm going to leave the pan on the side and we'll heat that back up to reheat it again. So let me just get this out. So it's been in there for long enough, and then we're going to reheat it back up again. If you want to blanch it off or cook it off for a little less time, that's fine. It's entirely up to you. You know, choice is up to you guys. So I'm just going to pull them out. They should have a little bite to it, which is fantastic. So let's knock that off. I'm going to put some cold water on here to stop the cooking process. If you've got ice, that would be amazing as well. You know, it's entirely up to you what you want to use. But cold water is fine. As long as it's nice and cold, it will stop the cooking process. You'll be absolutely fine. It's absolutely delicious. I love whole grain pasta. You know, it is delicious. I find it delicious. If you don't, that's, you know, that's up to you. You can use normal white pasta if you want. The choice is up to you guys. You don't have to do it exactly like I show you. But I'm all about teaching you guys healthy alternatives and also making it tasty. You know, it's entirely up to you. And believe you me, you won't be disappointed with this dish. I certainly won't be. So there are no girls on the internet, chef. Sending this BF to the bakers for yum yums. No problem. Oh, sending the boyfriend to the bakers to get some yum yums. That's okay. My head just was like, huh? What? So yeah, awesome. So guys, we've got our pasta made. Fantastic. We're not going to leave it in the water for too long, but it's just to initially let it cool down. I'm going to quickly make basil yogurt, and I'm going to get the peppers in the oven as well to cook off, and then we're pretty much done. We can start plating up, to be honest with you guys. So, which is fantastic. Now these little tiny baby peppers, they're delicious. I love them. Full of colour, full of lovely flavours. I love them. I think they're amazing. So. So what we're going to do, take the top off. Where's my waste bowl? Right here. So, that can all go back in. It's all good. All good in the hood. So, you can keep the tops if you want. I'm going to get rid of the tops, but, you know, it's up to you if you want to or not. It's up to you. So, I'm just going to roast them off. You can roast them off whole if you want, but I'd rather take the seeds out because they're a bit of a pain when they're hot trying to get them out, and believe you me, you might burn your fingers. So, you know, it's up to you. Up to you what you want to do. So I'm just taking the seeds out with my fingers.